Okay, so when you're ready to download your speed data sign data, you'll you'll install and then open the Speed Sentry Data Analysis software. This software is available from LTAP. And make sure to turn the power to the sign on. Make sure you have the batteries connected so that the sign actually powers on. You'll also want to connect the sign via the USB cable. When you first open the screen, this is what it will look like. You're going to want to come up here to connect, serial port. If you're not sure which port you're connected to, select auto detect, then select OK. The software will find where it's connected. Now it's telling me it's not found because the speed sign is not currently on. So what I'll need to do is turn the speed sign on and then reconnect. And yes, I did that on purpose. Okay, now that we've plugged the battery into the speed sign and it's gone through its startup sequence, we can try to connect again. So again, connect, serial port, auto detect, then OK. The sign was found on COM 9. It'll go ahead and make the connection automatically for me. Now it's asking me if I'd like to download the data. I'll select yes. And then I'll select where to save the data. I'm going to call this one Sign 1 data because it's Sign 1. Okay, now that the data is downloaded into the software, you'll see the data here in this table is for all days. This is a summary of all the data since the speed sign was last reset. If you have the speed sign in the same location the entire time, this is a useful table. If you move the speed sign around, you're going to want to download the corresponding days, which you'll see listed in the 3 rows here. So first, to download the summary table, you will come down here to Export Table. You're going to select where to save the data and then select Save. Now, if you want to select a range, let's say I had the speed sign on Main Street for this first week in December. I'm going to select that range here. Let's say I had it on Main Street for a week. I'll select that range. It'll show me the summary for that, and then I'll export the table. And it shows me the dates there. So I'll go ahead and save that. I can rename it if I need to. If I want to download individual days, I will select the date. Let's pick one with a little more data. You'll see the data here for that date. If you just want to view the data, that's fine. If you'd like, you can do that here. If you'd like to download it, again, select the export table. It'll automatically save it as that date. You can rename it if needed. It saves it as a CSV file, which is opened by Excel. And then we hit save. You can do that for each of these dates, all of the dates, or you can just do it for a range, as we showed you here. Now, this is this data for Sign 1. This is why it's important to note, if you move the signs around, where the sign was located and in what direction the sign was facing, so your data will make sense. If you used it on 3 or 4 different roads, keep track of those roads and the direction it was facing, and then also keep track of the sign number. This is Sign 1. The sign numbers are notated on both the outside and the inside of the speed signs. So that's why it's important to keep track of the number and location so your data will make sense.